What's up YouTube, this is Fake coming to you with another deck profile, and today I'm going to be showing you my anti-meta build. This build is more of an attempt to more or less get back to the basics of playing builds. Not too combo heavy, but controlling enough that it forces your opponent to do a lot more just to get around your things. And without further ado, let's get to the profile. First things first, a monster that likes to play Havoc with a lot of builds using the Graveyard game today. 3 Banisher of Radiance. If you get one of these guys out turn 1 and 3 or 4 back row, you're sitting on a pretty powerful turn 1. 2 Doomcaliber Knights. Thinking about bumping this guy up to 3 just because his presence on the field does force your opponent to play around him a little bit. And the 1900 attack is always nice to have. 2 Kycoo the Ghost Destroyer. Plays Havoc with Dragon Rulers and with the Lights Rulers. Pretty much anything that uses the Graveyard these days, Kycoo can remove what's left in them and stop all of those graveyard plays. Photon Thrasher for that quick special summon into your tribute monsters, and for that 2100 strike to bait out some of your opponent's traps just so you don't waste some of your other abilities. 2 DD Warrior Lays removes those problematic cards that end up battling it. 2 Spirit Reapers, a good defensive card. 1 Thunder King Rai-Oh, hates on searching. 1 Blackwing Gale the Whirlwind, absolutely hates on some of the higher attacks, and its having ability is permanent, so it can make a Stardust Dragon very tiny very quickly. And then for my tribute monsters, I use 2 Majesty's Fiend. When he comes to the field in a monster effect heavy deck, he definitely locks up a lot of different builds out there today. And for the more special summon decks, we've got 2 Vanity's Fiends to lock those up. That's it for the monsters. On to the spells. We've got 2 Pot of Dualities. Couldn't figure out what to put in for too much draw power in this build without losing too much, so these are basically fillers. Gets your stuff cycled to your hand that you want at that time. Triple Forbidden Dress, and some people are asking, why the hell are you not running Lance over Dress? And my only answer to that is, when you're protecting your own monsters, 600 attack decrease is a lot less prevalent, and there seem to be a lot more targeting / destruction effects going around, and Forbidden Dress likes stopping all of those different effects while some abilities still playing the key parts to your monsters. Double Soul Exchange. Sometimes you get those hands where he wants to control your opponent's field a little bit, tributes their monster, and Soul Exchange is just a fun get out of jail free card to bring out one of your bigger guys. And then 1 Book of Moon and 1 Dark Hole to round up the spells. On to the traps. We run Triple D Prison. Obvious removal for the problematic cards. Double Mirror Force. For the same reason as why I got Triple Forbidden Dress for my defense. I don't know, more than 2 Mirror Force just seems to be clogging the game today, and some players can benefit off of dodging around its effect. Next we've got 2 Breakthrough Skills. Artifacts are still a thing. Help protect your anti-meta plays against those Moltoks and Beelzebugs, and yep, they are just really useful in the game today. And double Wiretap for the obvious stop your opponent's defense so you can continue to do stuff. And then for the one-offs, I play one Compulsory Evacuation device, one Torrential Tribute, one Bottomless Trap Hole, and to play more hate on anything that tries to go to the grave, one Macrocosmos. Doesn't hurt me in this build as much, but it will definitely hurt your opponents. That's it for the main deck. On to the extra deck. For the level 6 synchros to go for Gale, we've got one Cyrus, has its utility to place, and one Goyo Guardian. Finally got this guy in the build, and it has a really, really good home here with my anti-metas. Really glad I held on to mine for so long. For the level 7, the obvious one, Black Rose. And for those times that you have multiple monsters and you just need something much bigger on the field, one Leo. On to the Exceeds. You do have some scenarios to go into rank 3, so I put Mech Equip Engineer in here to help with the defensive plays before you can get to your heavier stuff. And then for the rank 4s, we've got Illuminescent Knight, Maestroke, Utopia, Heartland, Regna Zero, Dagosto, double Honor Arc, one Black Ship of Coin, and one Gagaga Cowboy to round things up. And that is my anti-meta build. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, comment, rate, and subscribe. And until next time.